Today we want to do the lab 3 about the drum brake, which is inspection, removal, and refitting. This is our group member. Our group consists of 4 people. Let us start our lab 3.
My name is Tia Chalon. I would like to explain for the work process. First, we need to jet the rail car at considerable height and press stands under the car. We loosen the nut of the dial. After that, we will see the drum bed and we use some tools to remove the brake drum. We use a chalk to chalk inner surface of the brake drum so that we can test whether the leaning shoe is good or bad. We press the drum brake back to the vehicle, and then we use the nut to tight it so that we can easily spin it. And we rub the brake drum with shoe and lining. After complete, we loosen the nut of the brake drum, and then we take out the brake drum again. And we can check whether the shoe and lining contain chalk or not. After that, we're using a vernier caliper to measure shoe-to-shoe spring 1, and we also measure the shoe-to-shoe spring 2. This we measure the retainer spring. And we also measure the brake lining thickness for the left and the right. Measure the brake drum inside diameter. After we complete all the part that we need to measure, we put the dial back and tight the nut of the dial.
Now I'm going to answer the questions for Lab 3 drum brake. For the first question, based on your finding, what is the condition of brake shoe lining? Should it be replaced with a new shoe lining? So first we have done a rub test, which is mark the inside of the brake drum with chalk and then rotate it. So after we have done the rub test, we check the brake shoe lining, the surface of the brake shoe lining. So from this picture, we can see that the mark on the brake shoe, on the surface of the brake shoe lining is not even. The bottom part has no mark at all, so it should be replaced because it means that it is not functioning well. For question 2, explain your result of drum brake inside diameter. So after we have measured it, we come up with a result of 167.29 millimeter. So in normal condition, we should compare it with the max, which is the maximum diameter stamped on the outside of the drum. But in this experiment, we can't find any mark on the outside of the drum. So in general, it should not exceed the maximum diameter, which means the result should not exceed the maximum diameter. If the result is exceeding the maximum diameter, new brake drum should be replaced, which means the old brake drum is not functioning well. For question 3, if deep crack found on the drum, can it be repaired? Explain your answer. So our suggestion is it should be replaced immediately because it will affect the braking performance of the vehicle and also the safety of the passenger. So this deep crack is caused by excessive heating and cooling of the brake drum during the operation. For the last question, what is the advantage of the drum brake compared to disc brake. So we have come up 4 advantage. The first one is it is simple design and parts, and the second is easy and cheap to manufacture, and the third is low maintenance cost because it has a few parts only, and the last one is comparatively longer life than the disc brake. Thank you. That's all from me.
In conclusion, based on the lab activity, we can know how to inspect the condition of drum brake by measuring the thickness of lining shoe and using chalk to rub inner drum surface. Besides that, we also can know how to check the parts of drum brake system whether in good or bad condition and replace it with new if necessary. We also can know all parts of drum brake and its location like brake lining, braking plate, adjuster lever, and so on. Thank you.